The front three seems to pick itself in recent England games, but what about the midfield? Is that an area of the team that perhaps needs a bit more attention between now and next summer?
Yeah, you still haven't got, I'd say, that link player. You've got players that are doing it in bits, but when you look at what a player Modric is, taking control or finding those pockets in between spaces, being able to switch the pace of a game, that's what I don't feel we have yet. But it's great, though, we do have different types of players, because that's when you can adapt as a team.
It just looks like Gareth just hasn't quite yet got comfortable with the combinations in there. So you can go today from, say, for instance, Barkley, who likes to come to the ball and receive it and pass. Dele Alli's a runner. Jesse Lingard's a runner. Harry Winks comes to the ball. I think he's still experimenting with the makeup of his midfield.
But is that okay? Is that horses for courses, do you think?
Yeah, no, because obviously if you've got, say, Dele Alli in there and, say, Jesse Lingard, you've got people who make those runs forward. If you've got Harry Winks and Fabian Delph, you've got people who come back. But he's still experimenting and still trying to find the right combination. I think that'll be one area of his team. Even today, when he tried to change the game, the first area he looked to was midfield. He didn't look to try and change his front three as his first port of call. I think that's the one bit that I think he'd just want to work on.
Yeah, it's difficult because you can't buy that player. You can't buy Luka Modric when you're international football. We don't really. I think we are. I do believe it's changing, producing those types of players. But it was very hard to be critical of the midfield. I thought they were good. Dyer did ever so well. I thought he got after the ball, he made it difficult. I mean, you look at Luka... Ross Barkley did OK. I think he did some nice things, started the game extremely well. But you look at the effect that Luka Modric had, it was in bits and pieces. Second half, he started to get a grip of the game, and we were 10 minutes, I thought, he's running this game now. But then we started to snuff him out again. So I think that, even Fabian Delph, I thought he was excellent today. So, of course, you'd like that one player that could just control the game, like a Modric, but they're not easy to find.
But that's why I do feel it could actually become our strength. Because when I was talking about before, it's not about one individual in this England team. It's about the team being able to throw. Our subs made a huge impact today and actually came on and won the game for us. And that's what we need, that team, not just always relying on one player.
Let's remind people what happens now, what the important dates are for England, having done the hard bit and got through to the Nations League finals next summer. Well, we don't have too long to wait for the draw, not just for the finals, but also for the European qualifiers, which then will start in March, and we'll have the Nations League finals between June the 5th and the 9th, and that's been confirmed for Portugal. So in the finals already are England and Portugal. They'll be joined by either Belgium and Switzerland, one of those two, and one of France, Netherlands. There's going to be some big teams in there.
Perfect.
Be another proper test for England.
Alex said at the top of the show, this is what you want as a player. You want to pick yourself against the best players. Sometimes you play international football and you play against lesser teams, it's harder. It really is. But that wasn't a sell today for anyone. Everyone enjoyed it, everyone come. The football we play is great at the moment, so it's enjoyable to be watching and playing for England right now.
And there'll be a real desire to win a trophy. Oh, only 2 games away.
We're not quite sure what it gives us yet, are we? Does it give us qualifications? We get into a playoff? We're not sure.
Well,
but
was it? Did you say June the 5th? I mean, you're talking about already booking your holidays and May the 5th.
It can't be a bad thing, can it? That's the only thing
I think, as it stands, the winner of the tournament will fall into a playoff for the Euros if they don't qualify through the normal qualifying process. And you would expect, I mean, Gary, you've got experience of this. Your England team could get through, so Gareth will be fine.
They've got to develop this concept of a Nations League. I think it's the right principle. It's taken away the jump between Thursday night's atmosphere and today is enormous. The Spain game here was fantastic in terms of it was just a different game. The 6 subs spoils the game. It disrupts it. It spoils the sort of rhythm of the game. If they can develop this into something, I mean, you've got qualifiers in March when this tournament's going on in June. Make more of it, develop it, and I think they could be onto something. UEFA. We're always very critical of organisations and associations for creating what would be meaningless tournaments. This seems to be actually something that might work.
It's coming home.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm sitting there laughing because 6 months ago we're so critical as fans. Oh, it's nothing, it's meaningless. And now again we're singing football's coming home. That's how quickly things change.
It's almost irrelevant what it is right now. It's just the fact that we're playing so well and it's enjoyable to watch.
Playing well and winning games. Great stuff. Thank you very much, Jamie, Alex, Gary, thank you.